I think it was a huge step forward for us in mentality, and that was really important. I mean, it was really important for us to be able to get a lead and hold it, especially. I'm just really excited for her because I feel like she's come into so many games and impacted. And, because of that, I felt like she had earned an opportunity to start and be in the game from the beginning. And for her to get that first goal as a Pride player, I was really, really excited. I think it was just a matter of, again, a little bit of an awareness thing. We talked about it again since it had happened to us more than once. But, I think it was just a determination. And, that was probably like really personified for me, like Ali Krieger had a hell of a game tonight where she was just determined that matchup with Carly Lloyd was not going to determine the game. And I thought, she sort of, that emanated from her to the whole back line and then to everyone going forward in terms of how we defended it. Well, Phoebe has played a good bit, so I think that there was no issues with her, whether she's playing centrally or whether she's playing wide. I think Phoebe's a really good defender. I think for Toni, I was just fired up for Toni because she's been playing, taking a lot of reps with the first team in training and doing really well. And I think she provides just a different weapon for us. That long ball serve that she has is like ridiculous. And I think that she proved tonight that she could go 90. I'm really happy.
Thank you, Jackie. Coach Becky, thank you for your time. How resilient was the back line tonight against a tough opponent like Gotham? And what are some things you take out of this game to replicate against Houston coming up?
Oh, good question. I think just our relentlessness in terms of defending. There were some terrific block shots and deny services. I think one of the things we need to take out of it from an improvement standpoint is probably the ability to play out of that pressure. I thought, especially late. I mean, late we were just playing in a low block, and so that didn't bother me as much when we knew what was coming in the late parts of that game. But I think even earlier, we probably could have done a better job of sustaining our own possession a little bit longer. I thought their wingbacks were dangerous, particularly early in the game, and a little bit in the second half too. But in the second half, I think we did a better job of dealing with that. But I just think the mentality is probably the number one thing we'll take out of it. The mentality to be in a situation like that and to come out on the right side. I mean, that's hard to describe. She just drives standards in a very positive way in terms of she's a competitor, she's a winner, and that rubs off on everyone. And I think her willingness to put herself out there in terms of demonstrating what she is willing to do to win makes everybody else play a little bit harder. And, she had a huge save to keep us in it early, and then some good saves throughout the game. And, the save record is that a record that you want to have? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but I think it just is a real testament for her in terms of her longevity and her ability to get the job done at a very high level for a very long time and still going strong.